Playoffs are fun.
Playoff triple-double for Doncic. The legend of Luka growing exponentially.
Especially they're more fun if you win.
Game 1 goes to Dallas.
We expect to be more dialed in game 2. It all comes down to who's the last team standing.
3-1. Slams it down.
Our spirits are still high and we believe in ourselves. Nothing good comes easy.
It's going to be a fun second game.
Tonight, from downtown Los Angeles Staples Center, it's Game 2 between the Dallas Mavericks and the Los Angeles Clippers. The NBA Playoffs on NBATV, all presented by AT&T 5G. The 22-year-old from Slovenia putting on a show in Game 1, carrying the Mavericks to an upset on the Clippers' home floor. And now, how does the two-time Finals MVP Kawhi Leonard and the experienced Clippers respond? Hi, everybody. Joel Myers alongside the NBA champion Brendan Haywood. And in a few minutes, joined by Dennis Scott as well, courtside in Los Angeles. An exceptional start to the series for the Dallas Mavericks. A spectacular one for Luka. Maybe we shouldn't be surprised, though. His third career triple-double in just 7 career playoff games.
Well, we shouldn't be surprised at all because we saw what Luka was able to do to these Clippers last year in the playoffs. Yes, the Mavericks didn't win the series, but Luka got to gain a lot of confidence, and he put on the show, and he carried that into Game 1. And, man, he was special with a big-time triple-double against this Clipper defense.
Yeah, that's 3 already. And against the same opponent, don't forget, because it's a rematch, as the Clippers took last year's series in 6 games. So Luka in the backcourt with Tim Hardaway Jr., Dorian Finney-Smith, Maxi Kleber, and Kristaps Porzingis. As we look at our CarMax starting 5 for the Clippers: Patrick Beverley, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Marcus Morris Sr., and the big man Zubac in the middle. Well, it's going to be interesting. And now the switches, the traps, and how do they take Luka out of his game?
I'm not sure, Joel, if you can take Luka out of his game per se because his game is that versatile. But if you're the Clippers, what you want to do is make him a little bit uncomfortable. Be physical from the start. You want to also be able to pick him up full court and don't give in to the switches with Zubac. You got to fight over the screen, get back, keep Zubac off of Lucas as much as possible.
There's your old coach, 13 years, 15th on the all-time win list. And Kawhi Leonard, his contract is up if he wants it to be up. It's an option year. So it's going to be interesting to see how it all transpires in the offseason. And I would imagine, Brendan, the success in this series will have a lot to do with it.
And that's just one of the many storylines in this playoff series because if the Clippers don't get it done, Kawhi can possibly walk. And what will he do? Will he exercise the option? Will he stay? Who knows? But guess what, Joel? Winning goes a long way to keeping somebody happy. If the Clippers were to make a run in these playoffs, Kawhi would definitely probably want to stay.
He was an assistant when you were in Cleveland. You know Tyronn Lue very well.
Yeah, I know T. Lue. I actually played with T. Lue when I first came into the league, and then I had the pleasure of being coached by him on my way out of the league. So I know T. Lue very well, very confident, and I know he's going to have these Clippers ready to play today.
Scott Foster is our crew chief, 27 years in the NBA. Bill Kennedy, his 23rd season, and Curtis Blair in his 13th year. Our officiating crew, and good to have you with us on NBA TV.